Okay, we're back in Legend Heroes, Trails and Reverie. Where we last left off, we finished Lloyd's Act 2 route, but we need to bring everyone else up to speed in order to go further. Still, we're tied off here because I think we need to go here next. I just don't really like the back and forth in the middle of the acts, but maybe that's just me. So we have to set up these guys still, so expect some menu stuff once the scenes are done.
I hate this place. It smells of mold. That foul odor is bound to cling to my dress. Ugh, that would be the pits.
Are you really more worried about clothes than the monsters?
Have you ever tried to get rid of a bad smell? It's a terrible pain.
That's enough chatter. There's work to be done.
Okay.
Never thought when we took it on that the job would be like this.
Who are you?
You may call me C.
My name's Nadia.
I'm Swin. What about you?
My name is Lapis. Lapis Rosenberg. Great. Now we get to add human traffickers to our bio.
No, we don't. I hope. Her last name is the same as the client, so there's got to be something more to it.
Your client is your Rosenberg, I presume? His skill and renown in doll-making know no equal. If this is his doing, then this could mean...
He has an illegitimate daughter! That was a joke to lighten the mood. Her wrists give her away.
Joints? Wait, she can't be a doll.
Hard to believe with how lifelike she is, right? At the same time, I don't think I've met anyone with such perfectly symmetrical facial features. And her looks are so beautiful and delicate.
The Meister's work continues to be impeccable. She is, of no doubt, an example of art at its finest.
You have an excellent eye. I am indeed a Rosenberg doll, and quite proud to be one too. It pleases me so to meet people who appreciate my superb craftsmanship. This is so weird.
I've heard of orbital automata that can hold simple conversations, but this doesn't feel like the same thing.
Agreed. She has a clear sense of self, and she's already displayed a wider variety of expressions than I would have thought possible. She is no simple doll.
Not at all. I'm Rosenberg's latest model.
That can't be all, though. Just what are you, Lapis?
I told you, I am a Rosenberg doll.
That part's obvious. But what else is there to you?
I don't understand the question.
There has to be something about you that you haven't explained. Like, classified information. Just what's so special about you? None of this makes sense otherwise. If you're just a doll, then why were those soldiers in black so determined to hunt you down?
I don't...
You can tell us. We just need answers.
As...
What? Ow! Did you fill that thing with rocks? That really hurt.
It's your fault for bombarding her with questions. See? You made a poor little girl cry.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was just trying to... I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's just that I can't remember. How much? All of it. Not a thing from before I woke up here. It's like a big part of my memory bank has been wiped clean.
Is this the first time you've been booted up?
Maybe? But this doesn't feel the same as never having known. It's more like I did know at some point and then forgot. I'm sure there's something I need to do. Something of the utmost importance. But you're drawing a total blank on what it is? That's right. All that I recall is my name and that I'm a Rosenberg doll. Why was I made, though? What is my purpose? I don't know. Whatever shall I do?
Few things cannot be recovered upon being lost.
Huh? Do you know how I can remember?
No. Perhaps there's a way, perhaps there isn't.
Just talking to talk, huh?
Pot calling kettle black.
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought to me. That leads me to believe you may well find your answers through me. As for why I am the one to receive you, well, there must be more to it than random chance. It may be that you will prove yourself vital by helping me fulfill my own goals. So I demand you cooperate with me. In return, I will help you learn who you are. I believe this agreement will serve the both of us very well. What do you say?
All right. I think it will too. Then you may officially have the honor of my company.
That's job complete then. Now to figure out what's next.
Oh, I want to go on an extra long vacation!
On whose Mira?
Don't be such a party pooper.
Call me what you want, Nadia. But whining to me isn't going to change that we're flat broke. So let's go find our next job.
Stop.
What for?
We were contracted to deliver the case. What you do now is up to you, not our problem.
And if I were to make it your problem, how would you like to work for me?
What brought this on?
I'm in need of some extra hands for what I hope to accomplish, you see. Since you've proven yourselves rather capable, I would like you under my employ until my work is complete.
Okay, Mask. I'm gonna give it to you straight. You're shadier than a dark room at midnight. We'd have to be out of our minds to take a job from some freak who's got "Don't Trust Me" written all over their face. Pretty sure that's what you got under there anyway. Oh, I can see that. Everything right down to my guts screaming that working for you's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. And I never want to work 1 minute more than I need to, so I'm out!
I'm with her. Sorry about that.
Let's not be hasty now. You will be handsomely rewarded for your services. How do you like this? As a start, of course, you will receive this upon accepting the job, followed by triple the amount upon completion.
I'm in!
Of course we are.
We'd be able to live a life of luxury with that kind of money. We'd never have to work another day in our lives again!
I would also not be opposed to awarding further bonuses based on your performance.
You're a god! Oh, come on, S! We gotta! We'll be kicking ourselves down the line if we don't!
Calm down, Nadia. Actually think about what he's saying. It's all too good to be real.
It's plain to see you are not bracers, but you don't strike me as mercenaries either. Your history must be quite unusual to become so skilled in combat at your age. My offer holds no downsides. If you want to live in peace, you may do so with the mirror I provide. You will never have to accept another dubious job like this ever again.
We've got one condition.
Name it.
We refuse to kill another human being. No exceptions.
Very well. I accept.
Then we have a deal. Well, it's done now. I just have to hope everything works out as planned. I won't let any harm come to Nadia. Ever.
Slinking in the shadows. So we get we get a load of notes there. So I have to admit, I like it a lot better with them actually being able to continuously speak for the voice segment instead of just being one character talking and everyone else is mute. That is really, really annoying to me. Otherwise, for the characters, notice she has a massive strength stat. We'll have to look at her orb and see if he had... Wow. So we have Baron Bear, Nadia exclusive, that has a cast time modifier. So the Master Quartz we have here. You have Talisman that makes you almost status immune. You have Vega. Your arts can crit, makes sense on her. Cherub, you get EP back through attacks and crafts. Could have swore a different quartz. The one we put on Lecter has this exact same effect, unless this is another mistranslation. It has strength and arts. Check out that. Arts plus 700, jeez. It will go technically higher in strength, that's all proportional, so make that what you will. And then finally Altair, high HP, boosts break damage on Swin. He has Altair as a sub. She has Cherub, so she gets EP back. In all seriousness, kinda think Cherub would be better on her. But then we don't have anyone to slap Talisman onto. As for the setup itself, we have Galleon Fort attack 2. Oh man, I'm starting to hiccup. Move 2, cast 2, EP 2. And I mentioned it in the description of the first video that I put up for this crew. I originally thought C was Cedric, but if you noticed in the previous video, I recognized Cow's voice with him speaking. While doing all the audio checks on the videos, I heard who C was. You can hear it through the filter. So yeah, it is not Cedric like I was hoping / expecting. So that means we do not have an Ouroboros tie here. Other than her, Lapis, that is. We have a speed breaker here. So yeah, I may really need to put Cherub here because I don't have any other way to sustain my EP. And I'm not used to the controls in this game. I don't even have my cost. Oh yeah, they're here. So we have Nadia's and Lapis. I should show off those when I get the chance. So if you want to see the DLC costumes, most of them favor her, I guess. Magical Girl. Is there... what is... oh, there it is. So it really highlights her joints. And Little Slaughterer, which is her Ren costume. And then her swimsuit. Nothing for them, I'm afraid. So I assume this is how we got in here. This isn't the way we need to be going. Alright then, lead the way. Before we go...
I shall!
well, it's not too bad.
Ready?
It's just a little slow.
Time to go!
Okay, I like hers. So yeah, there's anything we can do on that front.
I'm tired. Can't we take a break?
We just started.
I'm right there with you, but we don't know this place well enough to park it just anywhere.
How much longer do we have to be in these gloomy tunnels?
It won't be much longer. Chin up, children.
Yeah?
These monsters pose little threat to you, it would seem.
I'd be mortified if they did with how weak they are. Lapis busting out that giant axe surprised me more.
It's perfect for me, isn't it? It lets me take out anything I please in a single broad stroke so I don't dirty my dress. I feel that, LP. A simple strat is a good strat.
So Lapis has the ability to scan enemies. I need to mention this because otherwise we don't have enough scopes to spot everything.
Yeah?
Oh, she can bomb both of them at once. So that's actually the way forward. Swin got a little roughed up. Okay, this group has it worse than Reen's does. So we get some potions, which I'll never use.
Pay careful heed. That's no
The one thing this group probably has going for them is the fact that they have better CP regen than a lot of others with Soul Eater. Night Gleam.
I call dibs.
So if you notice, I lost EP there. The giant crab that I used the assault gauge on takes your EP as it hits you. And this group has no way to regen it. So let's see, is there anything... Normally this would be one of the first things I'd want to get rid of. You know, I assume that translation is correct. They have a slim chance to execute crap. I'm gonna try it. Since she's our somehow magic user, that is what it is, I guess.
We'll need to...
Okay, that was a flawless win, but most importantly, Cherub just leveled up. So I guess she can serve as an off-healer of sorts. Then she'd be the offensive mage. Okay, I was looking at why their EP was not filled up, and it's just because this leveled up. That's why. That was the other thing threw me for a loop.
We should be under the capital now. We'll proceed as I outlined yesterday. If you have questions, speak now.
I'm good.
Me too.
Oh no. I should have come prepared.
No questions then.
Aw, poor Lapis just got dropped like a dummy in a dunce hat. Huh? What's a dunce hat?
Alright, just to confirm. Our first objective is to gather intel on any soldiers displaying unusual behavior. That sum it up?
To the letter. How we proceed after that is dependent on our findings.
Can I still ask questions?
I'll be counting on you to ascertain their whereabouts.
Hey, don't just ignore me!
I also need you to be on guard for the other targets previously mentioned.
You got it. I've been curious about them.
Shh, there's something
I said... Don't ignore me!
I can't believe she took out a monster that big in one hit.
Rosenberg sure builds him tough.
We aren't ignoring you. Far from it. We will be depending on you a great deal in combat.
He's right. I'm almost tempted to leave all the fighting to you, LP. Really? Well, you'd be right to do so. There are no limits to what a top-of-the-line Rosenberg is capable of. But, why are you calling me LP? 'Cause your name's Lapis. Lapis. LP. I understand the root, but why call me it? It sounds cute. Oh, carry on then.
That's all you need to be okay with it?
Cute is important. If I were to rate the cuteness of everyone's names, Nadia gets 90 points. So I'm the golden standard of names, huh? Swin gets 65 points.
Am I supposed to be happy about that or not?
And C gets a 15. Your name just plain isn't cute. Hear that, S? Mask here got a 15.
I don't even get what her criteria is.
That mask is also just hideous. I'm of the opinion that you should take it off. Here, and tell us your real name while you're at it.
I'll consider it, should the need ever arise.
Yay! That's one step forward. Don't fall for it. That's what they say to placate you so you'll drop the subject. Then they don't gotta do jack.
Guys, the mission...
Okay, we're back in control. Most likely a treasure chest up here. Those guys have a lot of HP.
Treasure! Oh, I can smell the riches!
Well, I'm not the only one then. Impassion Ultra Rare, EP and Strength.
Wow! Isn't this super rare?
Yeah, we can't even use this.
Yeah!
So once again, I'm just topping off. Halt. Is something the matter? Shh. I think I hear something. Noticed goods. Finished Chancellor set out to. Tonight were them our anger. I have to say I didn't expect to strike gold quite so quickly. You've got to be the guys we're looking for, right? Without a doubt. How skilled are you two with espionage? Skilled enough. Pretty bad. You just don't want to do any work. Espionage? Alright, with me, Swin. What should I do? You can be our babysitter. One babysitter coming right up. Babysitter? Wait, are you calling me a baby? How dare you? Is that a Ramda unit? You know of them? We've seen Kelvardian agents who were on our tail use them in the past, yeah? But I thought only they had access to them. How did you get one? No idea to Hercules hire us, right? We'll split in half to begin our investigation, then reconvene at sundown. Begin. Should we get going then? Get going where? How about we just walk around? I'm a walking expert. I walk like the best of them. You're so adorable. Well, of course I am. Oh, here, put these on. Camouflage. If you use these to hide your joints, no one will be able to tell you apart from a real human. You don't have to if you don't want to, but Mass thought it might be worth it. I don't know, I think I'm very beautiful as I am. But I'll give it some thought. Good girl, now let's move. So if you want to see what she just got... Costume... So it just changes her to have knee-high socks, and her gloves go closer to her wrist. Actually, it looks like she just covers her wrist somehow. What are we playing today? How about we race? First one to run down the end of the street, turn at Gamgeese, then come back here's the winner. I mean, should be fun with all the stairs we got along the way. Children are always so full of energy. What if we do 10 laps instead of 1? Okay, I'm gonna relapse circles around you. I feel exhausted just picturing it. Okay, so the event is over there. The door is locked. If only more people did that in RPGs.
Where are we at now, Nadia? It's where grown-ups go and try to make themselves happy by drinking stuff that makes them stupid. Surely there are more elegant solutions to finding happiness than that.
Nothing makes me happier than spending time with my granddaughter. You learn to appreciate the simple things in life all the more after events like what we've just gone through. So many here were drafted, and while most came back, some didn't still weighs heavy on my heart. More and more people have come to live here because they lost their earnings or their breadwinners and their lives to war. It feels like this district more than any other is where you can see the damage the war caused. I didn't know humans and cats could be friends. This is my friend. Her name's Nano. Nono? I don't know. She used to be my only friend, but I made new ones in Sunday school. It feels kind of weird to have so many now. Comment. And not a customer to be found. Well, if we had any, they'd just be locals who never shut up about Carl, but hey, it keeps me updated on the news. Heard all about how the prince got hitched to a bracer, for instance. Some folks in both the government and nobility don't exactly approve, but the citizens were all for it. Besides, that bracer had to claw her way tooth and nail to get where she is now, so I figure she deserves the happiness. I don't think they know Shira's full story. My friend's son actually got caught up in the crossbow occupation. Folks from the neighborhood often drop by fearing the worst. Not a whole lot else we can do other than keep the house spotless and trust they'll find their way home sooner or later. Didn't the war take enough? $10,000, wow. What do I actually have for healing items? So yeah, to put into context for you, that's equal to a Tira Balm, plus it has the buff attached to it. We need beast flesh and mature cheese. We want to try to make that. I saw Carl pass by earlier. He's always so busy, that one. But he's our district's pride and joy. Each and every one of us believes he'll do his best for the people. His son sounds like he's got himself a fine job as well. Though what it is on the tip of my tongue at the moment. Might not always be able to put it into words, but we all want the best for them. Who's Carl? So all that talk about him being popular wasn't just well-spun PR. We're talking about Carl Rugnitz, if you can't tell. Hello, excuse me. Customer, if you want to buy something, take it up with Cerberus. Yeah, sorry, customer just dropped in. Anyway, just say when and where, because I'll have to change my route depending on what's what. Guess she's in the middle of something. Who's Cerberus? You have to be kidding me. Why did you tell me dogs can run stores? I had no idea. The Imperial Capital is so amazing. It's full of all sorts of surprising things. Yeah, well, I guess you see something new every day. Sorry, I got my hands here full. Can't let go of the controls right now. If you need something of the retail variety, just ask Cerberus over there. He'll get you straightened out. So we can buy various monster things there, but we don't have a lot of money at the moment. We'll buy one of those. I don't need that. One of those. Two of these. Huh. Yeah, there's the Mission Music box. I wonder if there's a way to get more of those. I really like the accuracy, delay, and strength combo on that. That's kind of broken. This one, on the other hand, makes you a better caster, sort of. The only problem, though, is these don't give it any sort of status protection, which is why I don't think they're really that great. Guaranteed item drop on the equipped character when you knock something out. Just a ball of HP for that one. Kagemaru Coat, which is the armor I'm using on Lloyd in the endgame of Azure. Basically, you can use this to make a dodge tank, so to speak. The drawback to it, though, is if you notice it doesn't have any sort of defense to it, you're going pure evasion. This one gives you a surge of speed, but doesn't have any sort of evasion tied to it. Pure Evergreen. Has accuracy and magic evade. Different grail lockets. Cast time minus 33. Whoa! Not to mention you have the critical rate of arts 20%. It only gives you 150 EP, which has to be a typo, I imagine, but that's insane. 90% boost to CP gain. Earth Bell. The bells aren't really as impressive here as a lot of the Master Quartz innately have that built into them as they level up. Genbu, on the other hand, is quite a beast. Poison or Petrify. Yeah, they only offer Genbu, which is kind of crazy. I should probably... Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. So is Regnant's here? Thought everybody in his capital would be fancier. Is this really it? Yep, but this part's pretty old. It's where all the commoners and laborers live. That's strange. Why do humans divide themselves up even though they're all human? Because they're silly. Society wouldn't be able to function if they did it any other way. Are you silly too? I'm an exception. Or so I want to believe. I like this place, though. It's cool the way it all feels kind of thrown together. Life's just better when you don't try too hard, and this area looks like it was built with that same mindset. So, simple is good? Simple is the best. The streets end up getting a unique feel to them, too. There's lots of slight differences in elevation, bunches of back alleys. Can't think of better for guerrilla warfare or an ambush. It's a blast just thinking of how I use it all. Use it all for what? Like, for playing tag? Tag? Shh. Not again. It's time to leave, Your Excellency. Thank you. Is everything ready? Of course. Your guests said they will also be arriving soon. Then we must leave at once. Won't do to be late. The car is ready for you, sir. I won't be able to come back home again for quite some time, I'm sure. Things are about to get busy. Is he someone you know? Kinda. He's really famous. He's a politician who became governor of the city despite being born a commoner. Now he straight up represents the entire Erebonian government. You know so much, Nadia, but if he's that important, shouldn't we follow after him? Following him's not going to help with what we're doing. But just who he's going to meet. They gotta be real high up on the chain to worry about being late. I think we've seen enough of the Oz district. Ready to see more? Where are we going? You'll see, just follow me. Now tour Vesta Street. So we cannot go into their home. This is that politician's house. I'm curious who he's meeting with, but I'll have to save finding out for later. What do you mean I can't go to Crossbell? I stood in line, filed the paperwork to update my work visa and everything. Now you're telling me that blockhead Machias is caught up in whatever the hell's going on too? Yeah, and he never comes home or anything. Does he have any idea how worried you are? Who said I was worried about that jerk? You're not. He may not look it, but that dweeb's got guts. It's obvious he's okay. That's why I'm more worried about getting into Crossbell at all first. I owe it to the folks at the department store for hiring someone like me. I can worry about Machias on the side once I get there. So we're gonna have to split up again, Cargo. You gonna be alright on your own? This must be what you were like when I was missing during the war. I'll be fine. There's stuff I want to try to do on my own, so get going, Patiri. Listen to you try to act like a big man. Who are you guys? I've never seen you around these parts before. You lost or something? Need direction back to the main street? No, we'll be fine. They talk like thugs, but they don't seem like bad people. How strange.
Hey, aren't they...
So, Thors Class 7 is here after all.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
Alright, time to have some fun and see the sights. Thought we were supposed to go gather information. We can do that on the side. This place is more lively compared to the last one we were in. Yeah, well, it's a shopping district. You can buy all kinds of stuff here. Was there something you needed? Nope, nothing. Oh. But we're going shopping anyway. Oh. I can't pass on shopping in the capital just because I don't need anything. I wrote a guide on the city from front to back in the bookstore, so I know all the top spots to hit up. Let's spend some Mira. So we'll have to see if we can visit Toa's place.
As for the hottest thing on Vesta Street... Nothing holds a candle to Lafitte. Come on, go see what I mean once we poke our heads inside. I hope so. The name doesn't tell me much, but I give it 83 points.
I should probably go and buy some snack bread for lunch soon. So many kinds I want to try, and they keep putting out new ones. I have no idea what the former Governor General is thinking with this United Nation nonsense. He always struck me as more of a realist, which makes the sudden change in him somehow unsettling. Who knows how the Republic is going to react? I can see them moving to take him down, using that as an excuse to claim Crossbell as their own. And we don't have the power to keep them in line right now either. What a stressful time to be alive. I often buy coffee here at the stall out front, but the inn itself also sells snacks. I'm gonna go give them a shot. I have a mountain of work to get through and I need something to power me through it. I lost something a while back, but the Bracer Guild found it for me. They really are lifesavers. They'll take on just about any job, however big or small. Here they're always overwhelmed due to being short-staffed, though. Maybe I should take them something nice as a thank you. Oscar and Benet are over in Crossbell, so they must have gotten caught up in the occupation. Sure hope they're okay. Oops, my bad. I shouldn't be worrying about this stuff when I got customers in front of me. Want something to drink? Foresta's got the most refreshing beverages you could ever dream of. Those suck. They're kind of cheap, but you're getting what you pay for. And we don't have a lot of money to burn either at the moment. Which is why the elder statesmen among the nobility are currently so bewildered. Right, one can't help but think the declaration was to provoke the Empire. The nobles who champion the former Governor-General must be at wit's end. My thoughts exactly. Not to mention that there are supposedly several of our fellow Thors alumni who have been caught out by all this. That said, they survived the Civil War and the Great War. I'm sure they're doing just fine and are thinking of how to resolve the situation. Agreed, if anyone can hold their own under such pressure, it's Elisa. What about you, Ferris? How are things going on your end? I use my connections to look into things, but even the armored divisions are having trouble securing information. It's hard to find crumbs these days with the intelligence division being reorganized. That's what I gathered as well. I try kicking up info as I send flowers courtesy of the Dresden family. A lot of Erebonians are still unhappy with how the war ended. My apologies, all this gloom has given me quite the appetite. I should have known. No need to hold back then. Order as much as you want. Thank you, my dear Vincent. I'll take you up on your kind offer. Pardon me, 30 more plates of the special tomato curry. And now she's in fat mode. Bon appetit. Come now, darling, let's eat. Or would you prefer to feed me instead? That's, tempting, but I couldn't, my sweet. Still taking time to get used to this side of her. If I simply think of it as her being filled with the joy of eating, then even this side of her is somewhat cute, perhaps? My word, how long are the two of you going to be like this? Hey, Nadia, did you see that? Can I change forms if I eat that much too? Heck no, that's not any sort of power I'm familiar with. Yes, you will change forms if you eat like that. That's the problem. I don't expect Elisa, Machias, or Toa to give up so easily. They'll find a way out no matter how tight of a pinch they find themselves in. So we can't just sit here and worry. Agreed. It's time to show the world what Thor's noble alumni can do. How long are you going to keep being so spineless, Vincent? You two are already engaged. Spineless, I think we made plenty of progress personally. I have no intention of calling off the wedding. I've already prepared myself for whatever comes. Oh my, aren't you the cutest thing? You're like a delicate little doll. Just like yours truly, in fact. Just let her think what she wants, LP. It's not worth it, trust me. Well, what can I say? Nadia gives some really good advice. I took an entrance exam for one of the country's famous academies last month, and would you believe it? I got in first try. Feels like just yesterday I was panicking over getting conscripted into the war. I'm glad I didn't give up on my studies. Though now is the time to rest on my laurels. I've got to keep hitting the books so I can hit the ground running when I enroll. We're starting to have more guest bookings again, little by little. Business is still a little down compared to before the war, however. Though I've heard that's the case for most local businesses. Maybe people just need more time before they start traveling again. Forestus soup. Cures ailments, so you actually have a heal with a curia built into it. Another day, another round of room cleaning under my belt. Everything's all spick and span now. Got a lot more guests in town on business than pleasure lately. Must be stressful to travel for work. I do my best to make sure the bedding is extra soft so they can relax here. So is there seriously nothing over here? Not sure we should be waltzing into people's houses. Says you. This is the Bracer Guild. That's about the last building we should be wandering into. In case you're wondering, yes, I was looking for that. Oh no. Yeah, Toa did say she was going to the signing ceremony. But try to think positive, Kai. She's gonna be just fine. Yeah, I know, she's small, but she's an instructor at a whole military academy. She's got this. It's not worrying about her that's getting me down, you know. I just want to be a bracer, now. Then I'd be strong to swoop in and save her. I know you would. But Dad said no one could get in or out of Crossbell now, so how would you be able to swoop in? I'd just force my way in the cool way. You're gonna be an awesome bracer one day. Just try not to do anything dangerous, okay? We're still kids. But the guild's open now, so maybe you could talk to a real bracer and see what you can do. Man, why can't I be a bracer like now? Then I could dash in and save Toa like a prince on a white horse. There's no way the guild's not doing stuff to help Crossbell already. Yeah, now with Sarah, Fee, Toval, and Wenzel over there. They wouldn't sit around doing nothing, so maybe Toa's safe. I'm glad Kai's calmed down. These two really helped keep my spirits up during the war, so I want to make sure I do the same for them now. We'll go this way so we can hit up Herschel's. Here I just stopped having nightmares about being conscripted too. Gonna have to keep focused on my deliveries to get my mind off everything. Looks like they're hiking up the taxes big time in Lemaire. Might just have to drop our order down to 8 boxes from now on. Look at her go, that's a real pro right there. My, how could I have missed such adorable customers? I often import stock from other regions to fulfill requests, but the situation as it stands now has made that difficult. It's not just money problems on my mind either. My niece is over in Crossbill. How can I not be stressed? Stress does nothing to help the situation, though. Best thing I can do is believe and take care of what's in my purview. You're both just the cutest little things, aren't you? Are you running an errand? You ask me if there's anything you need, okay? Yes, ma'am. I shall happily request your assistance. I know Toa's likely fine, but with how much things have gone out of hand. Sorry, welcome to Herschel's. Actually, if you don't mind, my niece has gotten herself caught in that mess over in Crossbell. I know she can handle herself just fine, but I can't help but think if she's alright. Then why worry? If you think she can handle herself just fine, she must be fine. Thanks, miss. That means a lot. Alright, I need to keep focused during work hours. If there's anything in particular you're looking for, let me know. Kagemaru hand towel with evasion 6 attached to it. Let's grab that and that. These may look good on paper, but... I'm gonna give the other one to Swin. In case you're wondering, you don't want to put it on either of them because they have the status protection that comes from the Master Quartz. So just a reminder if you don't remember what Talisman does. Okay, I think all that's left for us to do is go to the bakery. I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to have to split this into 2 videos. No trip to Heimdallr would be complete without a stop at this excellent bakery. According to whoever wrote the guide, humans die if they go too long without food, don't they? That sounds very inconvenient. We do, but we don't just eat to survive. We do it because it's fun. Food is an art. How is it an art? You're confusing me. Maybe it's just one of those things that goes over a doll's head. Barkeep, 1 bread, mishy, and a drink. I'm not a barkeep, but you got it. Would you like that here or to go? For here, please. To where else can this weary soul go to find solace from the cruel bustle of city life than this here boulangerie? I'm honored you like it here so much, miss. What did all that stuff you said mean? Nothing, I just want to say something cool like that. What's up? Nothing. Want a bite? As a kind-edged Rosenberg doll, I can convert septium into energy. I have no need for food. Okay then. You sure you don't want a bite? I really want one. What do you think? I'm not familiar with what tastes go with what words, but this is really good. Success! So you got taste buds. I suppose I do. Even I didn't realize I had them. Rosenberg technology can't be beat. And now that I know, yeah? I want to have some more. Let's get some food in you then. I'll order a variety so you can try different flavors. Can't believe you tore through their whole menu. You must have a portal for a stomach. I think I understand what you meant before, Nadia. Eating food is an art. You may not understand it as well as you think. Let's pay the bill and move on to the next place, okay? Now tour the Garnier district. Yeah, this game.
Should probably head to our next stop, the Garnier district. But I want to eat more bread. Don't sweat it. There's plenty more treats to be tried for your bottomless stomach.
Since we're going to another district still, this is probably going to have to be split up into multiple videos. Had to go and restock our bread supplies after a customer ordered enough to feed a horse. Never had anyone go through our entire menu in one go before. Either they have lots of friends who like bread or they have an insane appetite. LP's well on her way to becoming a cryptid customer in the bread baking community. Thank you again for that massive order. It's an absolute joy to see people love our bread as much as you did. The joy is all mine. You helped me discover the joys of food. The satisfaction it tastes is like nothing I've ever felt. I'm sure you're exaggerating, but thank you all the same. We were planning to add a new item to the menu in partnership with one of the Crosswell's bakeries, Morges. I was going to celebrate Crosswell's independence. I had so many ideas for it. Never dreamed the signing ceremony would end the way it did. I hope Oscar and Benet are doing alright. You tried the recommended specialty, now have the soft-boiled egg sandwich. So I suspect they were going to offer the independence roll, but obviously they're not. Is this the nightmare guy? Yeah. Poor Figaro. Heimdallr Underground. Those are the same soldiers who were after that case, so the Imperial Army is in on this. I suspected we'd find them here. You finished transporting all the goods to their destination. Indeed, preparations are now complete. What happens now hinges on the efforts of you and your comrades tomorrow. You've got nothing to worry about there. We're not just going to roll over and let our division cease to exist. Van Dyke and Ringness are going to pay dearly for their cowardice. The Supreme Leader is looking forward to seeing what you can do. We'll restore the Empire to its former glory and crush the loathsome Republic once and for all. Should we strike now? No, there seem to be rather a lot of them. We will not want our real target slipping away in the ensuing bedlam either. I have some more suitable candidates in mind to take care of this. Hey, Nadia, what's next? What are we gonna eat now? Since when did the boss tell us to go on some gourmet tour across the city? Can't we? I can tell you don't care much about gathering intelligence anyway. Let's leave the real work to them so we can have fun. Now you're speaking my language. But if we try something at every spot, I'm gonna go broke as a joke. Well, I'll just make Mask reimburse me. Call it a business expense. So let's make it happen, LP. We'll hit the town and stuff ourselves with good eats from one corner to the other. I read the guidebook, so I'll lead the way to the best spots to hit up. Food time! Now, we did come here with a Reen and crew, if I remember correctly, because they...
Wow, all the jewelry here is so sparkly! Wonder how much I'd have to wear S down to buy me one of these bad boys.
Okay, stop to get a drink of water there. What adorable young ladies, welcome. Every year during the summer festival, we display a special exhibit to draw the eye. This year's display will be the beautiful white wedding dress the princess wore during the royal wedding. Don't miss it. Our new princess happened to wear none other than this very tiara on display. The details are under wraps, so I can spare a little nugget or two. You see, the tiara that had been passed down the royal family is still unreturned. That tiara was then worn during the wedding and banquet, and she switched to this tiara after changing. I do admit to a touch of disappointment, but I'm not surprised they came to adore the brilliant shine of that legendary tiara. Before we do that... Not often children come in here. Make sure you don't drop any of the goods on display while lurking. How rude, I would never. It's not rude, Nadia. Children are adorable, and since I'm a doll, I'll be adorable forever. Truth be told, sales of jewels have taken a hit since the war. I'm sure all the high-end boutiques are in the same position right now. Never paid that much attention to the economy until it started working against me, but I'm feeling its ire now. I don't know if one of the teams has this, but we do need that. Yep. All I can say is yep. We are so freaking poor, man. I can see why they call this place the finest hotel in all the Empire. It's a shame we couldn't make it out to Michelin, but it turns out Heimdallr makes for a fine place to vacation, too. I'm glad you like it here. Who knows what's going to happen to Crossbill? All we can do is hope we can finally visit Michelin Wonderland one of these days. I kind of find Michelin Wonderland easier to say than MWL. Agreed, our partnership is for the greater good. Fool to think he really believes this. I was only interfering in Crossbill's market to make him let his guard down. They're missing the inn part there. My eyes are set on bigger Calvardian businesses. I may perhaps only have a little capital left, but I've invested it all in Calvard's businesses. You lose this time, Gordy. This is no time to squabble over Crossbill and shares. We must put our differences aside if we're going to get through this. Can't believe the fool saw me investing a little in Crossbill and to copy me with all he had. Who doesn't notice that I have my sights have been on Calvard? My funds may be limited, but there's plenty to gain there. These two fell out over their financial losses during the lead-up to the war, but after what happened in Crossbill, they decided to get together again. No doubt they have thought of another good way to use one another to recoup their losses. No matter the times, these two never changed, and I mean that in a bad way, of course. So I think all that are repeats. Welcome to Durhimmel. I'm afraid the dining area is currently fully reserved, but you're welcome to use all of our other facilities. I ideally hope you'll enjoy your visit. Welcome to Durhimmel. Are you looking for a room, perchance? We have rooms that come with amenities for children to make your stay a pleasant one. We have rooms to suit all kinds of guests. I'm sure we have something that will suit your needs. Children? Are you implying I'm a baby? I'll have you know that I'm a state-of-the-art Rosenberg We know LP, but no one else needs to. Only hotel employees are allowed to pass here for the time being. If you have business beyond here, please speak to one of them. I wonder if some bigwigs visiting. I don't know, but why do they get to decide where we can and can't go? Can I help you? Sorry, I think I got the wrong room. Who's so big a hotshot here that they need guards for their room, is it? Nah, it's none of our business. Our VIP suite is often used by both famous Erebonians and distinguished guests from abroad. Vita Clotilde, for example, has stayed here many a time. The Garnier district traces its roots back to the Middle Ages, the period when this country went through the War of the Lions. Funny how after this time, Erebonia has kept up with one raging war after another. Just once I'd like to be able to live in peace, but Rufus Albrea is making such a ruckus that it looks like it's still just a dream.
Oh! People talk up this opera house a ton! Wanna see what's up, LP? I don't smell anything coming from there, so no. On to the next spot. So it's food or nothing, huh?
I came here today to study up on this area before I started any formal tours around here. Now I wonder what's been up with the opera house lately. Last I heard, the Azure Diva is still MIA. But she's not its only celebrity singer. I'll focus the facts on others they have in their lineup instead. Now that the tourism industry is finally getting back on its feet, I've got to put on the best tours I could ever imagine. It's one ritzy building over there. Can't imagine how much Mira must cost to build. I don't care about some big old building. Can we keep following the guidebook and look for more yummy food, please? Come on, Nadia, let's eat already. Don't worry, I got you. 2 chocolate banana crepes, please. Got it. 2 specials coming right up. If you give me a few minutes, ladies, I'll whip you up a couple of crepes that'll knock your socks off. Guess it takes a minute because it's special. Want to walk around a little more to kill time? Can we? It sounds great. Huh. Here you go. 2 chocolate banana crepe specials. Enjoy. Thank you.
It's beautiful. You know, I might be kind of late in asking this, but are you all good? With what? Like, is it safe for you to be downing all this human food? You're not gonna break from one too many desserts, are you?
I think it's fine. My body seems to be converting the food I consume into fuel to keep me energized. It's not as efficient as recharging with Septium, but it's not terrible.
Huh. So you're voracious by design. Wait, let me get this straight. You can pig out all you want and not gain a single curum? It just gives you energy?
Mm-hmm. Rosenberg dolls are made to retain their shape no matter the circumstances. Humans gain fat from eating too much food, though, don't they? Are you looking to gain some weight?
I'll be fine. I'm a growing girl with the metabolism of a horse. If I don't eat like crazy, I won't get that extra va-va-voom that's sure to get S's love on lock.
Va-va-voom sounds nice. Good luck.
Why don't we walk and talk? They say that's the best way to enjoy food from a stall.
All right, let's go.
Since we're on our way, I read there's a real nice food spot along Vanker Street.
Really? Then what are we waiting for? Let's... You okay? I'm okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. She can be a little clumsy.
Aw, no worries. I'm just glad I could be her cushion so she wasn't hurt. Oh no, my crepe!
Don't be sad. You can have mine, LP.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. Anything to make you smile. Yay!
Thank you again for catching me before I fell. No problem. Just try to watch your step from now on, okay?
Remind me where we're going again? We're trying to find the army rebels Representative Regnus informed us about. Easier said than done. Not like they'll pop out of the woodwork to announce themselves around the capital. No kidding, it's gonna take some real footwork to track them down. But for now, it won't hurt to pay a visit to the guild since it's in operation again. Might be able to find a lead there. It's worth a shot, yeah. If anybody's gonna have intel on the rebels around here, it'll be a bracer. Closest branch is probably out east on Alto Street. Fee and Sarah aren't there right now, though, right? Right. Certainly would have hastened our inquiry if we were working with two people we knew, but it is what it is. This is the same pain I felt before. Reen, everything okay? Since we're on our way, where there's a real nice food spot along Vancouver Street. Then what are we waiting for? You okay? I'm okay, thank you. Sorry about that, she can be a little clumsy. No worries, I'm just glad I could be her cushion so she wasn't hurt. My crepe. Step on it for good measure. Don't be sad, you can have mine, LP. Are you sure? Of course I am, anything to make you smile. Thank you again for catching me before I fell. No problem, just try to watch your step from now on, okay? They seem rather close. They must be sisters. Well, if they are, then we gotta show them who comes out on top, right, Tilly? In what way? As sisters love each other the mostest, that's what. Incoming! Hey, why'd you dodge me? I'm not gonna fall for the same trap twice in one day. So I can still hug you once a day, good to know. That's not what I... Got a message from the Intelligence Division? Yes, it's a reply to the request I filed for materials related to the Imperial Army. Nothing at a glance strikes me as new, however. That's a bummer. Hey, wait a minute. I was on the request too, wasn't I? How come I didn't get a message? That is strange, now that you mention it. Maybe you just got distracted by your Arcus going off and didn't notice. Let's see. Huh? What the? What the? You're kidding me. What's the matter, Milliam? My Arcus too, it's gone. I can't find it anywhere. Don't tell me you dropped it somewhere. Is it just me or does that sound bad? Oh, it's bad, alright. Not only is that a custom model, it's up to your neck with all kind of top-secret info. It's got some securities at least, so not just anyone should be able to access it, but still, not good. If somebody wants to hack it badly enough, then that's what they'll do. Well, let's retrace our steps. Do you think you lost it at the hotel? No way, I definitely still had it on me when we left the lobby. Then you only could have lost it in the last few minutes. It's obvious, isn't it? One of those kids swiped it earlier. But the one in purple pretended to trip and swiped it as soon as Milliam caught her. Couldn't be. You think those little girls could coordinate something like that? You've seen Altina and Milliam? Besides, both of them are short enough that they'd be easy pickings for theft by the kids that small. I don't appreciate being called out for my size, but otherwise I agree. As much as I hate to believe it, the most likely suspects here really are them. Indeed, there are no other options given the evidence at hand. Now for the real question, what reason could they possibly have for stealing it at all? Judging by their appearance, I doubt they intend to hold it for ransom. If they really did take it, there's clearly more to them than meets the eye. Now all we can do is find them and get it back ASAP. But with the capital being so packed, I doubt we'll be able to find and follow them just like that. Got any ideas, maybe? Don't worry, I know just the thing. And it just so happens my Arcus has a special feature for emergencies like this. Right, I do recall that feature. Are you talking about some kind of tracking device? Yep, lucky for me, combat orbits issued to agents come included with a special kind of transmitter. It's supposed to send out orbital waves every once in a while. If you know unit's code and frequency, and I know mine, then you can figure out where it is, no problem. Well, ain't that nice and convenient? I know, right? There's lots of other stuff our units can do. I don't get to use them much, but they're still really cool. Personally, I think it would be more of a shock if vital equipment for agents didn't have such precautions built in. Guess we got our solution then, huh? No need to worry about searching all the crowds. That's right, now what are we waiting for? Let's get little buddy back. Think I can borrow yours until we find mine, Tilly? I don't see why not. Go ahead. Okay, turn on tracking mode, narrowing it down to its location. And found it. Signal's coming from Vancouver Street. Upon arriving at Vancouver Street, Reen and the others split into two groups to look for the pair of girls. However... How'd it go? We searched all the stores on the eastern side, but to no avail. Same on the west. We even took turns watching people come and go outside, but nothing. Should we perhaps ask around? It's possible they may have already moved on to another district. Might not be worth the time it take in that case. Agreed. The location signal should be updated momentarily anyway. Yep, right about... No, they're in Draco's Plaza. Great, let's hurry after them. They're not here either. Hold on, the location data should update in a sec. Okay, now they're on Alto Street. Feels like we're just playing a game of cat and mouse here. Yeah, I wish it could update more often. This works well enough when the target is standing still, but isn't likely going to be enough when they're so active. This is hopeless. Should we split up and try to cover as many districts as possible then? The capital's too big for that, I think. We spread ourselves too thin. And I spent more time walking around the capital today than I'd ever wanted. First it was the Garnier district, then it was Vancouver Street, and now Draco's Plaza. Feels though we walked exactly this route just this morning. Now that you mention it... You're right, Eustace, you're a genius! I don't disagree, but what of it? Look at this! That's quite a neatly bound magazine. It's the food issue of the super popular At Home in Heimdallr series. Why are you bringing it up? Because it's a guidebook to all the best spots to eat in the city. It even lists rare seasonal foods. Anybody who loves good food isn't going to walk around here without this. Could you please get to the point? I'm getting there. So far they've gone from the Garnier district to Vancouver Street to Draco's Plaza to Alto Street, and when we bumped into them they were eating the same crepes I got from the Garnier district. Which means, drumroll please, they're following the guidebook's top snacks on tour route. I'd know, because I started following the same one. I hate how plausible this actually sounds. Can we really afford to stake our success on such a silly sounding idea? It might sound silly, but it's better than anything else we've got. So how about we try using that magazine to get one step ahead of them? They're really here. I knew it. I knew my gut was telling me something good. Then I just happened to be hungry at the same time you bumped into them, yes. Shall we strike immediately? No duh. Gotta make him pay for stealing my Arcus too. Don't do anything yet. Let's listen on them for a bit. I want to know just who they are. Well, if you say so. Can't believe we did the whole tour in half a day. Is it really so amazing? It's crazy, not just as crazy as your crazy features. Makes me want to know what the old guy's got his sights set on. Anyway, we should meet up with Mask soon. Do we have to? I really like it here. Good, because we'll be back tonight to clean ourselves some muck and mire. Okay. Well, I'm really glad we stayed put now. They wouldn't give the game away just like that. Mask certainly has to refer to sea, while the muck and mire part must be in reference to the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City. And those two must be members of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front. Much I'd rather not believe that two young girls like that are involved in terrorism. Little Miss Cotton Candy sure made it sound like this was business as usual for her. Good work reeling in the big one, guys. Are we not going to follow them? She said their cleaning up was going to take place tonight. If we wait till then, we might be able to catch the rest of them at work as well. I agree. We don't want them noticing us and risk C not showing. Won't be much longer, but tonight we'll be that much closer to our next step. What is it, Nadia? Nothing, just weighing out who's the prey and who's the bait between us. Who's the what? Don't worry about it, LP, you don't need to understand. But I want to. Care to share what we accomplished? Sure thing, we actually got a lot done on our end. We found several of their bases in the city, plus we figured out where they'll be meeting tonight. Nice work. And we got to try lots of good food. Well, it's a relief I wasn't expecting anything from you. That's rude. She managed to try almost all of the city's best foods in a single day. I'd call that a big accomplishment in my book. It would be if that's what we were here for. Hope you weren't slacking off with her. Of course not. I worked so hard, S. You did not. You were playing around with me the whole time. Say I got my hand on Milliam Orion's Arcus 2, one of our targets. It's bound to be full of juicy info. What? When did you get that? Do you remember that blue-haired girl you bumped into? Her name's Milliam. Wait, then the reason I tripped was... Yep, because I threw out some thread. How could you? That's so mean. I nabbed this when you bumped into her. That doesn't excuse ruining my crepe. What if I took you on another food venture to make up for it? Food venture? Then all will be forgiven. You've got the poor girl wrapped around your little finger already. Seems we've all accomplished a little something then. I'd say so, yeah. So, all good? All good. Stage is set. We need only wait for the curtain to rise. Hoping they'll let me take a break before then.
Then, let us begin.
I don't know what you think you're up to, but we're gonna put a stop to it.
Consider your escape route blocked.
Well, well. If it isn't the rabbits from the Intelligence Division.
There's another 3, no, 5 of them.
You did well to find us, Class 7.
Not really. All we had to do was use the signal from my Arcus 2 to track you.
You don't have to unveil every little thing.
Doesn't matter that she did. They wanted to lure us here.
Oh,
Ah, you figured it out, huh?
since you have been lured, it is time we introduced ourselves. I am C, leader of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front.
And I'm,
9! Same group!
You can call me Dry then, I guess.
Wait, huh? If you must address me, then call me Dolly! Did you just snort at me?
I think it suits you.
Look at our widow Dolly. Isn't she the cutest thing?
I knew dynamite came in small packages, but now terrorists do too, huh?
Is this truly the same group that captured me and Her Highness?
No. They've borrowed their name at most.
The original one's been disbanded for sure.
What do you think reborn means?
Just who are you, C? Maybe I don't know the answer to that just yet. But I do know it isn't the same as it was the first time around.
Why tell you when half the fun is in the mystery?
Tell us why you abducted His Highness and Lady Sherazard.
And why you stole my Arcus too? And why you want us here?
All valid inquiries. But we are not at school, and I am not your instructor. I'm under no obligation to answer anything you ask.
Oh, we get that. You'll only wish you did after we beat the ever-living hell out of you.
That could prove very effective, but only if you have enough strength to make good on your threat. Well...
We'll show you we have more than enough!
Try not to let your guards down.
Get him, Dolly! Of course! They'll regret messing with me.
Can't you two read the room?
Reduce all enemies' HP to a certain amount. Yeah, I don't think that would really make a difference. That's 25 versus 30, and it lasts longer with the buff attached to it. Who all do we have for party members here?
My turn. Search mode activate.
Enigmatic soul who is the most likely suspect in the kidnapping of the royal couple. They goad their enemies with elegant swordplay.
Let's go! Now! It's mine!
Outplayed.
He's almost dead.
Fool!
Now.
Hold out! Black Tortoise!
Doing that so
My
Ash
go.
doesn't get horribly murdered.
Analyzing enemy units.
A dainty girl who brandishes an axe thrice her size. The joints on her limbs suggest she is not human.
I shall go. Search mode activate.
A cute girl with a teddy in hand, though often underestimated at first. Her hearts and needles prove her a force to be reckoned with.
It's my go.
Oh, I forgot to
Analyzing enemy
mention,
units.
if you didn't recognize the names, Neun is 9 in German and Dry is 3.
Analysis
Hence the
complete.
3 and 9 reference. Collected boy who uses a pair of strange swords. His deft movements and decisive actions help him control the battlefield.
Sure. Got something for you.
Bullseye!
The doll sees
That's
all.
her analyze.
I
I
shall
did
go.
not know that could miss, though.
Activate. Ragnarok.
Arcus, activate.
It would have been bad if he fainted there.
It's my go. Bring into the night. Nocturne Bell.
Let's go! Crimson Flash!
Target locked.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Ashen Flash! Shredded leaves!
Blade of darkness.
Damn it! I ain't beat yet.
I can put up one of these. Okay.
Fiercest fire! Blazing swarm! I ain't beat yet.
Come on, let's have ourselves a dance. I ain't done with you yet.
Julio!
Sweet dreams.
So keep in mind my other strategy there could have been just to swap him out for almost anyone else.
Time to paint this town red. Gotcha! You go! Not a bad trick, huh? Eat this! It's the last call. Sinners, revelry!
If this goes another round, I'm swapping him out with
I
Useless.
shall go. I've got you. Our team here.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's my go.
He's probably gonna go for Reen.
Arcus, activate. Huh?
Thanks.
Time to settle this. Detonate!
I was comfortable taking that hit because of the I'm trying to blank the defense buff that he has.
Light the way, noble Ark!
I'm up! Kane, Gale! It's down! It's mine!
Darn it! We gotta go.
Yeah.
So keep in mind we're probably gonna be seeing an S-craft here.
Arcus, activate. Huh?
Thanks.
Play with me? Ellie! Poor thing. I've spotted you! Well then... Bye-bye!
They're all pretty much done anyway.
I shall go.
Nothing will cast in time.
Numbers up.
Nadia's the one you have to worry about, in case you're wondering.
You're mine! It's down! Got him!
That's more like it.
I need a little nap.
It's my turn!
No!
Huh?
No! You'll pay for this. I'll support you.
Thank you.
They're strong.
Class 7's got the chops to back up their rep.
Giving up so soon, children?
I was just taking 5.
We're only just getting started.
Okay, time for round 2.
You're dealing with us. There's nowhere left to run.
Yeah, so you be ready for a fight.
This is gonna be a little risky.
Carve through. Shadow step.
Target locked.
I shall.
Emerald Eye. Let's lead on Altina, I think.
The doll sees all. So this is
Student
what
of
you
Class
do.
7, also known as the Black Rabbit, her combat shell claims Soleil supports allies while also crushing enemies.
Alright.
By the way, here's Zavarl. You can see it doesn't break, but it's really good at unbalancing, heavy hit, and it will also brandish for 3 turns and give you a surge of strength for 3 turns. It's ridiculous.
Blade of darkness. Now play.
Asking for it.
And unless I'm mistaken, when we fought, see, it was called Zawarl, not Zavarl. So that's yet another mistake on the list.
I shall.
We don't need to. Let's get Elliot.
The doll sees all. I've seen
Gratitude
through
of Thors
your
Class
games.
7, loved across the continent as a musician. Even foes are helpless to the notes of his siren song.
It's me.
I don't know why they're all... Yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
Are you ready? Bye. Now.
So keep in mind, it's not a bad idea if you want to,
Target locked.
do the follow-up on him. Just to show you.
Keep at it. All right, team.
I accept.
I shall.
All the good stuff keeps falling on her. We need to keep scanning. We do not have all of Elise's data yet. We do have Altina.
The doll sees all. So this is
Student
what
Council
you
President
do.
Saint Estraya's Girls' School. Her dainty appearance belies the steely spirit felt in every cut of her blade.
Okay.
Carve through.
On it. Target.
They're down.
Too late. On guard.
So I can Soul Eater, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it gives you your team HP and CP as you hit the enemy. And it's cheap. Not just in terms like, hey, this is a really busted move, but it's sheer cost.
Blade of darkness. Now play.
Asking for it.
How shall we play?
should suffice, I think.
Ah, very well. The doll sees all.
Apparently we haven't unbalanced him yet since we couldn't see his stuff.
I've seen through
Soon
your
to Class
game.
7, though his movements appear wild, his cool judgment easily upset the flow of battle.
On it. Target. Keep at it!
Too late!
Calm as rainwater. Very well.
Nope, it's gotta be this one.
Slay on sight! Criminal prey!
Very well. And in my hair. Get him, Nadia. Sure thing.
I'll take care of it. Blade of darkness. Now claim.
Asking for it!
Falling back for the time being. It's me.
No, I want you out.
Are you ready? Bye! Now! Got you!
Okay. Target locked. No choice. Here goes. Fly!
You're strong.
I'll take you to a world of fantasy. Now for the climax. Remedy Fantasia! Thank you all for listening.
Thanks.
So I was curious how much that would give them back.
Part through. Shadow Step!
I'll take care of it. Now claim.
Asking for it.
Very well. In my hair. You're up. How shall we play? Now! Got you!
I gotta back out for a bit.
I'll take care of it. Now claim.
Asking for it.
Maybe I should take a break.
Give my Arcus tube back already! Yay! Hope you like the bomb I put inside.
What?
Millium!
Million. Ah! Boom! Kidding! See you later! What happened?
They got away.
But to where?
Did the wind pick up now or something? Wait, I get what's going on. They fled underground.
Should we pursue them?
Yes. After we update Representative Regnitz. They can't have gone far.
These underground passages never get any less gloomy. Feels as though this one has been seeing a lot of use lately. Looks that way. Could C's group be using it as a hideout? Seems rather unlikely. Yeah, if they're the case, they probably wouldn't want to lure us down here. Let's just keep going. I'm sure we'll find an answer further in. Agreed, but watch out. I can sense some pretty tough monsters down here. But I am putting the brake here, folks. I don't know how I'm going to split the sea route up, but as you can see here, they make you jump back and forth between the two. I really don't like that mechanic, so, yeah. I'm good to put the brake here. When we pick up next time, we will move forward with Reen and then see and just knock out all of Act 2, because I think this is the start of Act 3, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.